Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim I heard pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity, to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Bahashem El Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh Bahashem El Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. This is Brother Quanawat from the Arizona Great Millstone Camp, coming back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem El Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will, it is straight to the point. And I'm here right now, man. It's at the plantation, right? I'm waiting to ultimately pick up a brother, man. It's his plantation, not mine, but nonetheless, still at a plantation. But anyways, I was meditating on that precept in Sirach, the 35th chapter, and the 20th verse, where it says, just roughly paraphrasing, it says, mercy is seasonable in the time of affliction, as a cloud, is in the time of, I think it is rain, Salakia, man. I'm kind of rough on it, man. Gotta blow the dust off it. I was ultimately just meditating on it, a little earlier, but nonetheless, right, we understand that, Jacob's trouble is coming, right? We understand that, Elon Musk is doing human trials right now, with his little Neuralink. And we understand that, recently they made a statement, right? The WEF made a statement, basically going in on how, you have to take an implantable, C-hip in order to participate in society, right? So the MOTB, right? The mark of the beast is literally around the corner, which means martial law is around the corner, which means chaos is around the corner, right? All hell breaking loose is literally around the corner, right? As it says in Second Esdras, the 16th chapter, beginning at the 17th verse, right? Ezra says, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days, right? Because the Lord ultimately gave him a vision of what that time is going to be like, right? And as we read in Jeremiah 30 and 7, Daniel's 12 and 1, right? Matthew's 24:21, that this is going to be a time like no other, right? So as we read in the scriptures, which the scriptures, go into history. It's a history book, right? All the different times, that there were great floods or great famines, right, in the earth, all the and cannibalism taking forth and so on and so forth, right? All those things are not going to be compared to Jacob's trouble, right? Not going to be compared to the time that's quickly approaching us, man, and we're going to need that mercy, right? We're going to need the sure mercies of David, when it pops off, right? Because we understand that right now, yes, we do get shown, right, small, right, which really is like, I wouldn't call, any form of mercy small, but compared to, the times that we're coming into, like the mercy that we get shown now, right? We get shown little bits of mercy here and there, right? We get, the Lord gives us little victories, here and there, man, right? We might be going through it, right? We might be, just dealing with some shit, man, dealing with our families, dealing with co-workers, right? Scriptures say that, we are yet this day in our captivity, that we're subject to payments, right? So we just might be, financially, right, be going through it, right, dealing with our family members. We might be going through it. Hell, even, physical ailments, right, going through, physical ailments, we might be going through that, but, occasionally, right, the Lord will give us little victories, man, right? Fuck yeah. To where we're able to overcome those situations, fairly quickly, or, as soon as they pop up, the Lord will ultimately guide us, and give us the information that we need, or, the know-how that we need to overcome those situations, which again is a form of mercy, right? The Lord doesn't have to, give us that knowledge. He doesn't have to. He can allow us to, be overcome by those situations, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, he has allowed us to overcome, right, those situations, man. Allow us, and shows us mercy in those times, right, which is beautiful, right? And me and the brothers, or it's like me and the brother Yuwana, we're ultimately talking about it earlier, right? Counting your blessings, man. Because we can be like these niggas out in the world, not acknowledging the fact that, we messed up, and acknowledging that we're being chastised by the Lord, and acknowledging that there is, and not acknowledging that there is a lesson to be learned, and applying that lesson, or finding out that lesson and then applying that lesson, right, within our walk, right? We could be like these niggas out in the world, because they don't do that, man, right? They don't acknowledge that they've messed up, or they don't call upon the Lord when they mess up and feel any kind of remorse, right? But through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, we do, man. And that's mercy in itself, man. To have this knowledge, that's mercy in itself, and we have to count those blessings, because mercy, any kind of mercy we receive from the Lord, is a blessing, and again, this is why I've been meditating on that precept in Sirach 35:20, right? Mercy is seasonable in the time of affliction, because we understand that great affliction is just around the corner, right? Jacob's trouble is just around the corner, right? We understand Elon Musk is doing his human trials now, which I think I already mentioned, but nonetheless, he's doing his human trials now. He's doing, you got a World War III, right? Russia's, basically preparing for nuclear war, right? China's been talking about nuclear war with America, and so on and so forth, right? So Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. The next major prophecy that takes place, right? Jacob's trouble is literally around the corner. World War III, right? Which is after Jacob's trouble, the next major prophecy to take place. That's literally around the corner. All these things are literally around the corner, man. And when I say around the corner, I mean literally, you can literally just lean forward an inch or two, turn your head to the side, and it's literally right there. Just to put it in perspective, So the time of great affliction is coming, and yes, we go through afflictions and sufferings in this time, but not like the one that's coming, man. So how much more, are we gonna be, calling upon the Lord and begging the Lord to receive that mercy, Again, just meditating on that, man. It's heavy, So count your blessings in this time, man. Count, and ride on the mercy that the Lord ultimately shows you in this time, man. And remember that, right? Remember that, remember the scriptures first and foremost, right? How the Lord said, our King, just like his King David said, in Psalms the 22nd chapter, right? That our fathers have trusted in thee and thou deliverest them, right? Psalms 22 in beginning of verse 4, right? That's mercy being shown, man. We have to ride on those things, man. Yeah, okay. Because there's, in the times to come, the mercy that we're shown now, right? It might be a little consistent. It might be, in abundance. And in the times to come, the Lord might withhold that mercy, for a period of time, just to test our faith, right? To test to see, what we're gonna do, And as long as we remain faithful, as long as we remain, believing and trusting in the Lord, that mercy is gonna come. Yahweh Shai, right? The author and finisher of our faith, the greatest man to walk the earth in the flesh, right? He felt forsaken, So there's gonna come a time where we're gonna feel that pressure too, right? And sometimes you might feel that, in this time, right before Jacob's trouble pops off, but how much more, in the time of Jacob's trouble, right? The time like no other, right? Which will ultimately, meditating on that, and, and knowing that, how much more should we be, trying to, pray to Yahweh Shem Shah that he bestow upon us more faith and continue to meditate on the mercy that the Yahweh Shem Shah showed our forefathers, man. Because we're coming into a very trying time, right? Scripture saying Revelations 3:10, right? It's going to be a time like, to try the whole world, right? The whole world's faith is going to be tried. Everyone's faith is going to be tried, right? But faith is going to be found in the elect. And Lord, will we be part of that number, right? You know, because of our faith, we're going to be shown mercy, right? Because of our faith in Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, right? We're going to be, you know, given the victory, man, you know, over this world and over, you know, that temptation that's to come, you know? It's a heavy moment, man, heavy time, right? And a beautiful time that we're in, right? Because we're in the end of Esau, Edom's world, right? In the beginning of a righteous world to come, right? Beginning with Yahweh Shai, right? And Lord, will we be part of that number, right? We're going to be a part of the governing body in the world to come, right? Those that are preaching and teaching in this time, right? You men that are preaching and teaching in this time, you know? This is the time that we're in, man, you know? And soon, right, again, even though it might, you know, coming into Jacob's trouble, there might be a time, right, in that time where you might feel like the Lord has, you know, it has forsaken you, but just remember, man, Yahweh Shai felt the same, right? Yahweh Shai felt the same, you know? So here soon, again, we might feel that feeling, but the Lord is going to bestow that mercy upon us, man, and allow us to receive that victory, you know? But I just wanted to talk about that, man, do a little quick little spiritual rant, you know, while I wait on this brother, man, you know, to get out, you know? So Lord will is edifying, Lord will is faith boosting, you know? I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem El Shai B'Shem Kakodash, double honor to the elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone. Till next time I say shalom.